Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 5 of Banished, which originally aired live on Twitch. Now, the big question is, what are the path work? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yep. Alright. So... Oh god. I think this might call for a tunnel. Can you do diagonal tunnels? No. This like hill is not doesn't require a tunnel. This is gonna be phooey. That's okay. Alright, so there we go. We have a giant diagonal with like a hill that we can't tunnel because the game's just like, no. Tunnels have to be kind of like more mountainous, like this, right? So if it's not mountainous like that, you can't tunnel through this. It's too bad you can't like terraform shovel or something, you know, or even if it was like, hey, could you know, it doesn't let me change it. It's a speed bump. I like that. Yeah. All right, there we go. That's some smarter roads. Smarter roads. I've no idea if they're gonna take them, but we'll see. And while we work on that, I still want to build some housing. As you can see, some young people are moving in, and let's take a look at 21 families, 17 homes. So 4 more homes wouldn't be terrible. But that also means that we're gonna need more stone. So stone cutters, let's go up to 3 stone cutters. The birth rate of this village, we now know why they're banished. Yeah. Because they're bunny people. I think that's what you were implying. Ha! Yes! I mean, they're only using half the road, but like, I'll take it. Yes, that is your path to work. I like how sometimes when you click, it just goes like haywire, like this. Like, what the hell is that? I guess if you want shade, but I don't know, you're already in a forest. It's just crazy people doing crazy things. I'm about to cap food stores. Yeah, is true. I suppose let's cut food for a bit. That way we can have more laborers collecting more stone to feed a larger population. And maybe one more full-time quarry person. What is your purpose, Lemelin? You build roads. Oh my god. My firewood is not looking awesome either. Wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to get another woodcutter. I'm going to put the woodcutter in my infinite wisdom here. The reason being, it's pretty close to my Forester Lodge, but not inside the radius, as you can see. And then I'll put a stockpile for the wood that we cut here. Oh, maybe not there. I don't want to block building roads up the coast. If I ever do that. That. Done. All right, we're getting more housing built. Howling? What, we have werewolf people now? Oh boy. So it looks like my guys are like sort of using the roads. Yeah, they're using the roads. They go over the hill all weird, but I'm still gonna leave this road intact anyway. I like how this cow is sticking its head into the barn. Hey, we have a boat. Trade. Wheat seeds. Oh, yes. Alright, I am going to be short 1,025. Let me add 80 hide coats and then figure it out from there. Yeah, wheat is great. Wheat is that's beer for us. If we, you know, or bread, not that you bake or anything, but it's a very good source of food. And I like the variety. All right, come on, guy. And then when you come back, bring potato seeds. My stone supply is dismal. I'm gonna actually pause 2 of these houses so that we pour all the resources into one house at a time. My iron is getting low too, but I have a lot of collectible iron close to the, you know, close by, so I'll start doing that. Cue that up. What is this a barrel of? Who just put a barrel down? What the heck? I don't get that at all. Alright, trade. Are we good now? I don't quite have everything I asked for stockpiled, but it should be enough to trade for the wheat seeds before they, yeah. Overpaying. There. Oh, 28. No, I did my math wrong. Done. Trade. And we officially have wheat seeds. So, I'm going to plant them. These people eat better than you do? They eat like kings, that's for sure. They've got apple cider. Let's actually figure it out. They have apple cider, apples, beans, berries, cabbage, chestnuts, chicken, corn, eggs, onions, roots, potatoes, venison, mushroom, peppers. Well, not peppers. And not really corn either. You eat fast food? Well, there's your problem. All right, here's another house getting built. I'll be back in just a sec. Yeah, the amount of food they have here, pretty glorious. All right, I would say build more housing is pretty done. Our population is definitely going to grow. So submit your ideas. That's the current goal. If you have ideas for me to use, let me know. Oh dear. Looks like my polling software is down though. So that's fun. Yeah, it's nuked. Hey, SSR Vaughn, thanks for the follow. Whoa, my firewood is real low. All right, let me take firewood out of here. And my clothing's pretty low too. I'm gonna take clothing out of here as well. Stone and iron will be grabbed once the farms yield. Once our farmers become laborers. So I'm not worried about that so much. Plus, I have a quarry, and they've got a whole bunch of stone this season so far. But yeah, I'm at a loss of stone only because I use it pretty much the moment I get it. Good, the crops are dying off, so I can plant now. Let me lay out the crops so they are nice. Now that they're dead. So this is beans, this will be wheat, and this will be cabbage. You've been watching YouTube for a while now? Well, thank you. I appreciate you watching and then tuning into Twitch. It's pretty awesome. All right, my reserve of firewood sucks. Yeah, we never built this woodcutter over here. I mean, I queued it up, obviously. But we've been building housing, going on houses so hard that we don't have firewood. You know, I'm going to keep building the housing because it does look like we have a little bit of firewood stored. Yeah, we have 100 firewood available, so it's not an emergency, but I am low. I'm going to want a second woodcutter pretty soon. I also might want another forester. So if someone wants to submit that as channel point ideas, well, have at it. Zach the Terror, build a mine is already a current submitted goal. So I'm gonna refund you there. It just hasn't been voted on. But I do have a mine right here that's 50% done. So now with all these new houses to support young families, we should see a bit of a pop boom. Yeah, I'm low on stone and firewood. Tell me something I don't know. Did my smarter roads work, though? Yes, yes, they did. Oh, did they ever? Well, okay. Mostly. The people that work in this... Oh, no, there it goes. Yeah, there we go. So they're using the diagonal roads. Are we waiting for just labor on all these buildings? Sort of. We're waiting mostly to mine stone. Right now we are at a deficit of stone. And we're waiting on just, you know, gathering stone to get it built. What is left to build? Well, the things that I haven't built that are novel would be a mine, I guess. A fishing dock. That's about it. Tunnel, if that counts. A boarding house. Not that we need one, but a boarding house if we need one. Without mods, there's not a ton that you can build in this game. It's mostly just expanding populations and adding more people. So there's the second woodcutter, which should solve our firewood problems. Yeah, really the challenge is to make sure you sufficiently supply your population as you grow. With food, shelter, tools, clothing, medicine. That's really the challenge of this game, because it is very easy to get, you know, sort of overwhelmed and expand in one direction a little too fast. Is there no church? There is a church. I already got one. I'll put it next to the cemetery. No need to be sorry. I could build another one, but until this one is maxed out, which it can support maybe 250, 300, something like that. Until that's maxed out, I don't really need another one. All right, it's a little dangerous for me to pop boom quite the way I'm doing, adding all these homes. But I'm gonna pop boom anyway. So I'm gonna add 2 more additional homes, and that means I need to make sure to have the food for them, medicine, clothing, tools. I have the clothing, I have the tools, I have the food. I don't know if I'm making a food surplus though. So one of the ways I could check that is a graph of my food, or a production of food. So I used 5,500 and produced 5,300 in the last year. So I'm actually in a small deficit, but that's before I added the wheat farm. So I don't know if that's going to be true at the end of this year. But that's one of the things. If you all of a sudden have a pop boom, it's very, very, very quickly can, you know, deficits catch up on you. Like my deficit of firewood. That cut up on me pretty quick, and we're aiming to solve that. Another thing I have to keep an eye on is make sure that there's room in my schoolhouse for children to learn. So when my my students get up to about 15 or so, I should build a second schoolhouse so that there's definite capacity. Oh boy. Our physician in this town is a 20-year-old. Do not like. Do not like. Do not feel comfortable. No offense to any of you 20-year-olds, but medicine's one of those things best practiced by the experienced. Methinks you understand. So the smarter roads did work. Well, mostly. There's a... Oh god, it's hard to see. There's a bit of an error of the road here. Fixed it. I was talking about tools earlier. In my opinion, steel tools aren't actually better than iron tools because they cost twice as much to only last twice as long, but to require an additional resource that you otherwise wouldn't need to get. So there's really no advantage of steel tools over iron. Buying them from traders is fine, but making them, kind of pointless. Just my 2 cents. That the steel tools are actually less efficient due to the fact that they require coal than iron tools. They're worse, which is kind of weird that the game wouldn't balance it, but it is what it is. I would love to get some more seeds. We're up to 3 cows. This cow seems to be a fence jumper. Pretty strange. How have my apples been? Good. Lots of yields of apples. In fact, we are been maxed on ale for a long, long time. Keeping people happy, which shows right here. Happiness of 5-star. Gonna put another laborer, another stone cutter into the quarry. All right, new project. Hey, my polling is back up. All right, there we go. Next project poll right over there. So I have one stone house that's actually empty. Oh no, there we go. What? Please tell me that 26-year-old is not married to a 1-year-old. Please, for the love of God. For that not to be the case. Ooh. My stone's recovering. My iron's okay. I'm gonna have to gather more iron, so I'm gonna set that up even though I know I'm grabbing stone right now. Most families degenerating game. Yeah, I know. It's not. They're not actually a family. Hey, a new merchant with cherries and roots. No, goodbye. Dismiss. No thanks. My firewood has gone up. My new woodcutter seeing to that, which is great. Building the mine and adding fishing. I'm gonna do both. So, there's the mine. That was easy. And go to the food. Here is fishing. I'm gonna see if I can't keep the quarry guys company Nah, it's too hilly here. Oh no, it can fit right there. Awesome. All right, 2 fishing docks and a mine. The mine's also gonna want a stone path, but once it's built, so I can actually see where the path is gonna go. I think that, maybe? How wide is this mine? It's hard to tell. So that means we're gonna be utilizing really every food source that we have access to, which is good. Oh God, my food. Dear Lord. How much wheat did you get? 448? Why is my food so ridiculously high? Doesn't even look like it was a good harvest season, except for, like, chestnuts. Holy moly. Alright, so here's the mine. I'll put 2 miners in there. And I'm gonna say no coal. Only produce iron. Oops, someone died. Woodcutter. Died old age. And the fishing docks are almost done. Wow, that was really fast. So if you have any project ideas, get them submitted, because I just did a whole bunch of stuff. That was fast. Now my iron limit is only 200. I'm gonna raise it up to 300 because we have 160 already. So there's 1 fisher, and this will be another one. Late winter. How many hours of gameplay does this game generally go for? I cannot say, as this is my longest amount of time I've ever spent in this game, this stream already. But it really depends on, I would say, from extrapolating my current understanding of the game, it depends on how much you want to build. Basically, I've already built one of everything at this point. So at this stage of the game, all that is left for me to do is to add people. Right? That's about it. I'm gonna build a pointless tunnel because why? No, maybe there's probably better spots to build a pointless tunnel than here. So just growing population is all that's left to do for the most part. So it really depends if you're digging the game or not and you want to continue expanding and growing. Sort of like Anno games. Vaguely reminiscent of Anno games. You can get to a point where you utilize most of the map, you know. If we take a look at achievements real quick. Settlement is at 300 citizens, town at 900. So obviously the game intends for you to you know, build something massive and expansive. Isolationists reach 300 citizens without a trading post. And if you're wondering, our population is 57. So we are tiny. Well, there's a micropole over there. If you have any inclination about what you want to see me do. I have 22 homes, 23 families. So let's add one more home. I wonder what I'm missing for that last heart for health. Maybe warmer clothing? I'm not sure. I don't have wool, so I can't make warmer clothing, but the next time the animal merchant comes by, I can buy sheep. So we might be able to grab that last one. That last heart, that last elusive heart. Is there a medic in the village? Yes, there is a physician. They don't have to do anything because there's no issues right now. But we do indeed have a hospital. I'm going to kick this up to 10 speed. I think that's safe to do at this point. Our blacksmith died. Sonal. Of old age. And there goes the fisherman. Died of old age as well. Oh boy. There goes my cleric. I'm gonna have to pull people from their current employment. So I'm gonna pull miners. $14 of 42 graves used. Not too ridiculous. Man, all of my miners are like pushing AARP ages. Except for this one. Except for Line. Oh, the stupid person named Line. I found them. Oh, come on. Stop dying. Oh, Honora was killed in a cave-in, by the way. One of our miners died. How old was she? I don't think it's going to tell me. She was died due to a cave-in, so it wasn't old age, but it wasn't also something that I could, you know, avoid necessarily. The rain sound makes you need to go to the bathroom. 100% educated, 100% clothed. 23 homes, 19 families. So I've got more housing than families, which is a good problem to have. It means that I have room to start new families and grow my pop even more. You all... Oh, my pole broke. Why does it keep doing that? Sorry, you were voting in this, but it bugged out. I think add more chickens was winning, though, so I'm going to do that. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to take nomads, but I suppose I could poll you all about whether or not that's something I even do. Fix the poll. If only I could keep their website online all the time. But I do not have that power. Can nomads be educated? No. It's impossible to educate them. All right, grow the population and add chickens. So build another chicken coop and grow pop. I already have the second chicken coop queued, as you can see. So that's gonna happen anyway. It's about to happen, in fact. And then growing the pop, I'm pretty much already doing that. Ooh, trade boat. Walnut seeds. I'm pretty sure I asked for potatoes. Maybe this is a different trader. Whoa, this trader has like everything. Good for you, man. But it will take walnuts. So for that, I am going to put 400 firewood in. Hey, Zero. How was playing Subnautica, man? And welcome. We're playing some Banished here, where I'm trying not to starve. I'm actually doing a pretty good job of it, I'd like to think. It's a solid base building game. It can be. One of my playthroughs through Subnautica, I was just mostly focused on building. You know, or not building, story moding. So I never really built anything. Ooh, double death. Let me pause a second. 2 old ages. We are going to scale back something. Because we don't have a laborer right now. Another stone cutter. Actually, you know what? At this point, I'm just going to turn off my stone cutting altogether. Because our stone is fine. You're a thalassophobic pancake? Don't think of it as water then. Think of it as, I don't know. Alright, so nomads. Here is 2 nomads requesting citizenship at Yoderopolis. Man, my poll keeps breaking. Should I admit nomads? So nomads are citizens that will never be educated. So they won't work as efficiently as normal people. And, well, if you want my pop to grow, accepting nomads makes sense. If you want my population to be efficient and educated, rejecting them makes sense. Choice is up to you. How nativist do you want to be? Oh, you know, one thing I just noticed. 5-star health. 5-star health. We got everybody happy, everybody fed. Everybody happy, everybody fed. That 20-year-old doctor knows what they're doing? I don't actually know who the doctor is anymore. Let's figure that out. Physician? is a 63-year-old doctor named Rhadamant. All right, you guys say, yeah. We'll allow it. So now my educated percentage dropped to 95% from my perfect 100. Oh. Whoa. Storage goods are just about full. Got it? And a whole bunch of people just died. Got it. Did all the villagers get their COVID shots? Well, yeah, but not their bubonic plague shots. According to the internet, there's approximately 32 million people in the US that cannot read, that are adults. That sounds ridiculously high to me. Is that read English because their native language is not English? Because that would make sense. Oh, so chickens. Let's split. So split, what split does, if you're wondering, is it sends half of the chickens from one pasture to the next. And this was, of course, voted on. So now, as you can see, the chickens somehow are relocating themselves. Okay. Chick intelligence confirmed. But yeah, now we have 2 pastures and we can support up to 40 chickens. It might be a good idea for me to add more storage barns. I want to put a storage barn as... Oh, yeah, I'll put one here. Maybe there's a better... That spot's okay. Nice. Do I read private messages on Twitch or not really? I do read them, but Twitch doesn't really notify me of private messages. So if you want to PM me, Discord's way better. I read 100% of my Discord PMs. I read my Twitch PMs only when it notifies me, which is unreliable at best. All right. Storage goods full. I gotcha. I'm building a stupid storage barn right now, so just chill. Families 18, homes 25. All right, I have way more homes than families, so I don't need to build any homes for a bit. We'll write on Discord. Well, there you go. There's the link. Yeah, I found that unless I'm using Chatterino, being notified of Twitch messages is really unreliable. And I don't always have Chatterino up, so that's why I'm saying, you know, if you want to message me in private, Discord is a way more reliable way to reach out to me than All right, there's the storage barn. Now will you stop pestering me? Listen to all that clucking. Arthur thanks for the follow. And Red Band, 2. And Felix, many follows. What's a way to increase pop? Admitting nomads, and then making sure that every young couple has a house. So having sufficient housing really is the way to go, I'd say. All right, well, if you have any project ideas, submit them now. I'm just typing up what has already been submitted. No yards for everyone? Anyone? Yeah, I don't really have any yards, do I? Very dense. The thing is, like, unlike some games that are more complex, this game doesn't so much care if you live on top of one another. They're sort of fine living like sardines in a tin can. Oh, what kind of pathing is that? Jesus. Some of this pathing really bothers me. But as long as I don't look at it. Like that. Like that. There's a road here. They usually would use it. I mean, you can actually see people generally use the path that I lay out. Tomorrow, will we finish the RimWorld series? No. I don't play RimWorld tomorrow. I do play it Saturday, but not likely to finish. Just because there's enough enemy settlements to clear. Probably not going to be able to get through it. I'll just run this poll. This is probably the last one of the night, given the time. So I'll pause the channel point redemption. Arthur Wolf, thanks for the sub, by the way. Cheers. Here's a free Yoda cam. In red. Zero. You know, one thing I didn't do, well, I guess I did shout you out, but Zero and I sometimes, especially on weekends, will play Escape from Tarkov. If any of you like first-person shooters, we'll play Escape from Tarkov together, where I will be playing with him and he'll be streaming it. And he, much like myself, allows his community to submit ideas for games to play. And he then plays those games. So, you know, if you're interested in even more community-driven content, check him out. And we have a trade boat. Oh, they're selling ale? I already have ale. Oh, but I dismissed you so quickly I can't make orders from you. That was dumb. But my guess is they were a food trader. So, not that necessary to have a specific order. Dang, you chickens spread quickly. Look at that. Is that a chicken right there? Holy crap. That is a microscopic chicken. Little chickadee. Having to listen to the chickens all the time, kind of annoying. I'm going to be over here where it's not so loud, full of chicken noises. So my resources are great, my food's great, my firewood's great, my ale's great, my herbs are great. Everything is running smooth. This is weird. I guess I'll build a boarding house. That will be my last project. So this is a boarding house. The boarding house is to house people that otherwise would be homeless if you have a sudden influx in people. I'm gonna build a boarding house right next to the cemetery. No, I shouldn't do that. I'll build it just to let them know what I think about them. I'll put it next to the mine, the quarry, that is. So the new people can be my stone miners. Yep. Yep. I'm going there. Says my logs are low. All right, let's supplement cut. Squeaky, this is sort of doing your here. I'll do your goal. Squeaky submitted a goal of cut, just cut all trees. How do we even get to these trees? I guess there's a path here. Oh, crud. Hold on. Don't cut these trees. Those trees are right next to my things that shouldn't have trees cut. So there you go. Master forest. Thine will be done. The boarding house, curiously, its footprint looks very similar to that of the town hall. And Squeaky, thanks for the bits, by the way. But think of the owls. Well, they can live in our barns. Barn owls, right? Oh, I do have 0 builders. Thanks for noticing. We'll get that built. Half the work was just delivering the resources, which is something a laborer can do. And then the other half of the work was, of course, the building part. Kind of important. Ooh. Game's telling me I'm out of apples for ale. All right. How many apples do I have? Yeah, just 23 apples. What is most of my food? Oh, dang. Jesus, almost all my food is venison. I barely have any beans, cabbage, corn, chestnuts, just venison. Oh my god, we're just pure meat eating. Nom, nom, nom. Do I have a stockpile big enough for all that wood? Nope. Probably not. But I have a pretty limited amount of laborers, and here's the boarding house. It is done. God, it really does look like crap. I mean, it looks a bit like a mansion, but it also looks terrible. Didn't I get walnut seeds? I believe I did. I think you're right. So let's see to that. Let's see to that. No, apparently I didn't get walnut seeds. Really? Did I time out that trade? Well, you can always check what you have by trade items. So I have apple, chestnut, wheat, cabbage, bean, and chickens and cattle. Boarding house and a meat pie restaurant. Well, if only you could, if only the game went in that kind of depth. That'd be awesome. So let me, before this ends, let me take a look at all of the buildings that I can build. So I don't have any wooden houses anymore, but there's really no point to building a wooden house when you have access to stone ones. And we do have a boarding house. Oh, here's potato seeds. Speaking of seeds. 625 more. Let's see, what do I have an excess of? I have an excess of more coats. So we're about to get potato seeds. Deliver those coats. Yeah, maybe we just ate the walnut seeds. I believe it. All right, let's trade. We'll end this stream with me owning spuds. Release the seeds for spuds. Oh, 25 more. Just wait. Done. And potato. Sweet. So, of all the buildings that I can, we have a boarding house, we have stone houses, we have got stone roads, we've got a bridge. We didn't build any tunnels. We didn't really have need for tunnels because of the map seed we have is gloriously open. We have 3 storage barns. We have a ton of stockpiles. We've got 1 market, but it's serving all of our houses. And we have 1 trading post. Dismissed. We have got multiple wells, I think 3. We have got a school, which has never filled up. A hospital, which I don't think I've ever had a patient. We do have our town hall. Here it is. And then we've got a chapel over here with membership of 63 and a cemetery that is about just shy of half full. We have crop fields for 4 different crops. We have orchards for 2 different types of trees. We've got pastures for 2 different types of animals. We've got 12 cows and 41 chickens. We have 2 fishing docks. I suppose I could add fishing docks, but I don't need more food. And we have 2 hunting camps. 1 here and 1 up north here. And then 1 gathering hut here. We've got 2 woodcutters. We've got 2 forester lodges. We've got 1 herbalist, 1 blacksmith, 1 tailor, 1 tavern, 1 mine, and 1 quarry. So, in the 5 hours of this stream, I've managed to build pretty much 1 of everything. At this point, we would only really be expanding our population, which currently we have 26 homes, 23 families, 63 citizens. Small. I suffered 1 natural disaster, which was a house fire. We put that out immediately. We didn't have any blights or diseases, anything like that, not yet, or twisters. We are 22 years into this, which is like maybe 4 generations or so. I know that sounds odd, but people grow up a lot faster than years. I don't know why. It's like each season is a year for people. It's like RimWorld time, right? And that's, of course, all the time I have. Thank you for watching Banished, which originally aired live on Twitch. This series is a result of a poll I put out every Monday, where my viewers get to decide what I play. So far, there's only been 1 stream of Banished, and therefore only 5 episodes. If I continue this series, it will be a result of it winning again in the polls. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.